Have you ever found yourself glancing at the clock, only to see the numbers 1212 staring back at you again and again? Maybe it appeared on a receipt, a street sign, or your phone at just the right moment. It might seem like coincidence, but in truth, it's a whisper from heaven, a sacred nudge from your guardian angels calling you towards something greater. The number 1212 isn't random. It's a divine code, a spiritual signature that tells you it's time to awaken, to rise, to see beyond the ordinary world and recognize that God's presence has been surrounding you all along. When the angels send you 1212, they're reminding you that your soul is ready for alignment, ready to reconnect with peace, purpose, and divine timing. They are saying it's time to open your heart again. This is not a message of warning. It's an invitation to step into light after seasons of doubt and confusion. The universe is aligning, quietly rearranging the pieces of your life so that everything begins to make sense. Even the delays, the heartbreaks, the missed opportunities, all of them are being used to guide you back to your spiritual truth. The angels are saying, you were never lost. You were being prepared. The vibration of 1212 carries the energy of balance and renewal. It combines the strength of number 1, the beginning, the spark of creation, with the harmony of number 2, the symbol of partnership and faith. When these numbers mirror each other, they amplify divine order, assuring you that your prayers have been heard and the answers are already unfolding, even if you cannot yet see them. If you've been feeling disconnected lately, if you've been asking for a sign that heaven still hears you, this is that sign. 1212 appears to remind you that you are right where you need to be, and what's coming next will restore your hope. Take this as a moment to pause, breathe, and let your heart soften. You are not just surviving, you are transforming. The angels want you to see how far you've come, and they're gently guiding you toward the next chapter of your spiritual awakening. So right now, if you've been seeing 1212 often, I want you to stop and think. What have you been praying for? What have you been afraid to let go of? The angels are telling you it's time to trust. Comment below if this message speaks to your heart and let me know how often you've been seeing 1212 lately. Your story may be the light someone else needs to hear today. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. Every repetition of 1212 is heaven's way of saying, keep going. We're walking with you. Stay with me, because in the next part, we'll go even deeper into the spiritual meaning behind 1212 and how it reveals the doorway to your personal transformation. But before we move on, take a quiet moment and say to yourself, I am ready to awaken. I am open to divine guidance. And if you truly feel that readiness in your soul, type, I am ready in the comments below. It's more than just words. It's a declaration that you are stepping into the flow of spiritual renewal that your angels have been waiting for you to accept. The time has come. The numbers are not coincidence. They're confirmation. Your awakening begins now. When you see 1212, your angels are speaking to you through the language of divine light. Every sequence of numbers carries energy, and 1212 vibrates with the power of ascension and alignment. It's the moment when your spiritual path begins to synchronize with the plans heaven wrote for your life long before you were born. Angels often communicate through symbols because they know how easily our human hearts can doubt words. But numbers, those quiet, repeating patterns, carry a frequency that your soul recognizes instantly. The number 1 represents new beginnings, divine creation, and the courage to step forward even when you cannot see the whole path. The number 2 represents harmony, patience, and faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Together, 1212 becomes a code for alignment, an energetic mirror between your inner world and the divine. The angels want you to know that every time you see 1212, it's a reminder that heaven and earth are working in perfect rhythm to lift you higher. If you've been feeling stuck or waiting for something to change, 1212 is heaven's way of saying the shift has already begun. The doors that once seemed closed are not locked. They are waiting for your faith to turn the handle. You are being reminded that you are not meant to stay small. 1212 is a wake-up call for your spirit to expand, to open yourself to blessings beyond what you can currently imagine. It's also a gentle nudge to stop overthinking, to release fear, and to step into your higher calling. You've already walked through storms. Now it's time to walk in purpose. So take a deep breath and remind yourself that your angels are guiding each step you take. And if this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed how often 1212 appears when you're about to make a big decision or start something new? Comment below and share your story. You never know who needs to read it. And before you move on to the next part, say quietly to yourself, I trust the divine order of my life. If you feel that peace stirring in your heart, type I trust below. The universe is listening, and the angels are rejoicing every time your faith grows stronger. Seeing 1212 is not just about numbers, it's about transformation. It's a call to awaken from spiritual slumber and remember who you truly are. The angels are inviting you to stop living on autopilot and reconnect with the divine part of yourself that has always known peace, purpose, and light. Many people go through years of pain, believing that their lives are out of control. But the angels want to remind you that everything you've been through has been shaping you for this very moment. When 1212 appears, it's as if heaven is whispering, it's time to awaken. You are being guided to shift from fear to faith, from survival to surrender. The path you are walking is not random, it's sacred. The angels are working behind the scenes, aligning your relationships, your timing, and even your challenges to guide you closer to divine truth. This awakening doesn't happen in a single instant. It unfolds gently as you begin to listen to your soul's quiet voice again. You may start noticing synchronicities, dreams that feel real, or moments when you sense something bigger than yourself surrounding you with comfort. That's not imagination, that's presence. So the next time you see 1212, stop for a moment, close your eyes, take one deep breath, ask your angels, what are you trying to tell me? You'll be amazed at how peace begins to fill your heart. Comment below if you've ever felt that deep calm after noticing 1212. It might be your confirmation that you are awakening. And before we go deeper, declare your intention aloud. I am awake. I am aligned with divine purpose. If those words resonate, write them in the comments. Your angels see every act of faith, even the smallest one. And each time you respond with belief, heaven moves closer. When 1212 enters your awareness again and again, it's a message that you are being aligned with your divine timeline. Sometimes we think life is falling apart, when in truth, it's falling into perfect order. The job loss, the unexpected delay, the unanswered prayer, none of these things are random. 1212 reminds you that even what seems uncertain is being woven into a greater design. The angels are calling you to trust that you are in the right place, even if it doesn't look that way right now. The vibration of 1212 tells you that new beginnings are being born out of endings. You are being shifted into harmony with people and paths that match your higher purpose. The angels are saying, don't rush what is divinely timed. You're not behind, you're exactly where grace needs you to be. So when 1212 appears, pause and ask yourself, what needs to align in my life? What is God asking me to release so that something greater can take its place? The alignment process can feel uncomfortable, but it's sacred. Comment below if you've ever felt like everything was falling apart, only to realize later that it was falling into place. Your story matters. It can encourage someone else who is still in their waiting season. And before we move to the next part, take a moment to affirm, I am aligned with divine timing. If those words feel true to you, write aligned below. Let heaven see your faith in motion. Alignment isn't about perfection, it's about trust. Trust that your angels know exactly what they're doing. 1212 is also the angelic number of manifestation and miracles. It carries the vibration of creation. What you focus on now begins to take shape in your reality. The angels are saying, your thoughts are seeds. Plant faith. When you repeatedly see 1212, it's heaven's reminder that your energy is powerful. You are co-creating your future with divine intelligence. If you dwell on fear, you attract confusion. But when you hold faith, you attract peace, opportunities, and divine favor. The angels want you to take this season seriously. Speak life over your dreams, nurture your spiritual practices, and expect breakthroughs. You are entering a phase where what you believe will manifest quickly, so choose your thoughts with care. The number 1212 also calls you to act. Don't just pray. Move in faith. The angels have already opened the path. Now it's time for you to walk it. Comment below if you've experienced unexpected blessings after trusting divine timing. It's a testimony someone else needs. And if you're ready to manifest peace, write "I believe" below. This isn't wishful thinking. It's alignment with universal law. The angels are rejoicing every time you take a step toward faith. Your miracle is closer than you think. Keep believing. As this journey with 1212 comes full circle, remember, this number is more than a sign. It's a doorway to peace, purpose, and divine renewal. Every time you see it, it's a sacred reminder that your angels are near, whispering encouragement and guiding your steps. They want you to trust that your awakening isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong relationship with divine presence. You are being renewed from the inside out. The fear that once controlled you is losing its power. The pain that once defined you is now becoming wisdom. Your angels are asking you to live with open hands, to release the old and receive the new. 1212 is heaven's way of saying, step into your light. You have spent enough time doubting yourself. Now it's time to rise. Let every time you see 1212 be a reminder to breathe deeply and whisper, "Thank you, I am guided." Comment below if this message brings you peace today. Share your 1212 experience. It may be the sign someone else is praying for. And before you leave, affirm one final truth aloud. I am awake. I am aligned. I am guided. If that declaration feels right in your heart, type "guided" below. The angels hear you, and heaven moves when faith speaks. Remember, 1212 is not an ending. It's a beginning. The invitation to your spiritual awakening has been delivered. The only question is, are you ready to accept it?